make sure the volume's up. Just waiting on a few people to enter the chat. And this is going to be a short live. But I wanted to update you guys, not on just me, but on all 3-4 cases that we've been recently talking about, including something that came to my attention about the Summer Wells case. So I'm just waiting on a few people to join the chat, because I can't be on here long. Make sure I lost Wi-Fi. Waiting on anybody to come in. Before I start talking about the cases, I'll right quick update everybody on my personal while we wait on everybody to come in. I've taken some steps. Some things I'm not, for my protection, I'm not sharing. Because every time I've shared it, it's been a problem. Let me say this. Hey, blessed star. So the lady the other night that told everybody they was buying me a pizza from Domino's, another lie. She emailed me. I don't think she thought that I'd respond. I responded. Even gave her the name of the store and the address where it was located. She still hasn't responded. That's why I want people to understand. I've had several of you guys that I've known and chatted with for quite some time that have gotten angry at me in the past because I didn't want to tell my location, my city even. Because if I tell y'all, it's such a small town. If I tell you I'm at Wendy's, like if I was in Charlotte or Winston-Salem or even Asheville, there's 6 or 8 locations in that same town. So it would be difficult for someone to pinpoint. But here in my town, Wendy's next to Walmart, you can get the exact pin drop location because there's only 2 Wendy's and 2 McDonald's and 1 Hardee's, and you know, like literally most of the stuff we have 1. And I might as well draw a map and say, here I am. And you guys are like me. You never thought of somebody trolling and calling these places and telling lies or just harassing the restaurant to the point they called them 212 times. And they don't have the ability to block a number. So literally, Ashley, with your assistance, yes ma'am, I was. It was a plenty. What you sent was well enough for me to get. It used to be the $5 bag. It's now the $6 bag. They don't have a $5 one, I don't think, anymore. Anyway, my point is I just wanted people to understand. Don't take it personal. Don't be like I'm saying I think you would do anything. But like now in this chat or in the comments section of any video, it's public. That means they don't even have to subscribe. They don't even have to give it a thumbs up. All they got to do is hit it and look at it. And they can get the same information that you're asking for. So it's kind of like me posting a billboard with my location. And me being a single female by myself, that's scary. I literally had a guy, I was walking to save gas money, you know, in a large shopping center in our town. I had him zigzag all around through stores, and he had on, the shirt he had on with the American flag patch here, looks a lot like law enforcement. I think it was security guard or EMT. He tried to get me to get into the car with him. And luckily someone I knew pulled up. I think he was whisper talking, you know, mumbling, and I couldn't hear him. And I kept saying, I can't hear you, speak up. He wouldn't speak up. He wouldn't roll his window down all the way. He rolled it down like mine stuck about halfway and kept mumbling, which I believe was to get me close to the passenger side. First thing he said was, get in here and sit and talk to me. Hell no. I watch TV. I watch them unaliving shows on A&E. Bro, you not getting me in your car, and they never find me again. He either he was undercover and unmarked and trying to get me to fall for solicitation or whatever, you know, what when you're giving the booty away for money. Who in hell's Tammy, right? Who was Tammy? Anyway, your mama been on the glass pipe, bitch. Anyway, I believe that he was either a creepy creeperton trying to get some booty, or he was trying to get me to, you know, say I'd give it up for some money or food or whatever and charge me with solicitation. Either way, he got cussed all the way out. Like Jesus cussed out, you know what I mean? Okay, now, to give y'all some updates on all the cases that we've recently been covering. Summer Wells. Oh my God. I don't never get on here, and as soon as I get on here, everybody and their brother, we're going to put it on Do Not Disturb. Okay. That way it can't call back. Good at what? I don't know what you mean. Good at what? Anyway, turn it. Let's see. Turn the camera around. I'm gonna blow my nose. Y'all can see where I'm at, but that's okay because I'm cranked up about to leave. But anyway, real quick, in a nutshell. Well, greetings back to you, Santa Barbara, Cali. Let me blow my nose, and I'm gonna tell y'all. Round up of the cases before I got to get off here quickly. Oh, by the way, I was told to tell y'all from my friend that's a nurse that deals with rehab, the accusations that are being made against me for snorting things. I would not be blowing my nose. I'm blowing my nose so y'all can't say that I'm doing whatever drugs. I don't give a fuck about being monetized either on this one. If you're putting stuff up your nose, you're not going to blow it. That's what she told me to tell you. Those that are accusing me. And she also said I wouldn't pass my drug test for employment, to let you know that as well. And thirdly, to tell y'all to kiss every acre of my square, flat behind, because that she's known me since we were 15 years old, and I ain't never smoked no dope or shot none up. So there you go. Fuck you, bitch. I ain't asked nobody for nothing. How about somebody hit the 5150 and block? Here, I'll do it. Nobody seems to know how to do this. We'll do it. I got you. We're going to take you away. Your mama is a liar. How about that? Yeah, your mama's a weirdo. You go take a poop in the handicapped parking space, weirdo. Anyway, back to Summers. Your mama should get a job, bitch. You don't know if I have a job or not. Anyway, back to what I was saying. From all the information that I can get on the Summer Wells case, I think the search that led them to Van Hill is, your mama sounds like a dude, is, well, Jesus loves me and Jesus loves you. That's the truth. Anyway, I think they're trying to build a no-body prosecution. I think with the new sheriff being sworn in, that less than 120 days after the new sheriff is sworn in, we will see arrest warrants issued. Well, I am Christian. No, I'm not loitering. They know I'm out here. As long as I'm gone by 1:15 a.m., I won't have a problem. So worry about your mama loitering. Rather than worry about what a grown-ass person is doing right now that is trying to give you information on 3, 4 cases, shut up and listen and comment on what I'm talking about. Squirrel. Tell your mama to shut up and play the banjo, okay? You get no red bottoms from my child support, shit. Okay? Anyway, back to what I'm saying. I think they're building a case for nobody. It won't be the first or even the second in the 5-year span for Tennessee on a nobody unaliving. I think it's harder to do. From my information through law enforcement, what I was told is that it's more difficult to do for Summer because of her age. With an adult, okay, since you want to keep posting the same thing, we'll just keep hiding you. Anyway, well, if you're here for the banjo, take your ass somewhere else. Anyway, it's harder because of her age. With an adult, they would show that there's been no use of the driver's license number, social security number, debit cards, credit cards, bank accounts, etc. And that's how, with an adult, they would back up. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, long story short, it's harder to do proof of life for someone of her age. So that's why it's taking longer. But I do believe they're working on a nobody, no physical body, but an unaliving case. That's one. 2 is the thing I wanted to update you on. Second is I went blank, sorry. The David DV4D and Celeste Rivas case. It is official. There is paperwork filed at the courthouse for the indictment. Straight up. They are subpoenaing his parents to testify against him, and the parents live in Texas, where he's from, and they're fighting it right now to testify in front of the grand jury, and the grand jury will actually issue an indictment/arrest warrant. Okay? What? Payment for what? Anyway. Oh, good, because you don't even know the topic. Anyway, the next thing, really quick before I got to go, I'm trying to finish. The next case after that one is the Whitaker's update. The understanding I have is that Timmy, the nephew, is at a temporary facility that kind of like an executive suite hotel that's used partially as a group home. And that is until he gets full placement. And that still is in West Virginia, but my understanding is he's going to be moved to a facility in North Carolina. He is able to visit and see Ray and Lorraine on a regular basis. And Ray and Lorraine's health as Betty's have been declining fast. But physically, they're doing better, is my understanding, and they are in a facility. Let's see. Betty probably is not going to be able to do unsupervised visits for up to 36 months. And then the final update I wanted to do really quick on the missing Nancy Guthrie, who is the 84-year-old mother of Savannah Guthrie. Currently, while we are talking, there is a SWAT team serving a search warrant right now, less than 2 miles from the Nancy Guthrie house. That was funny. Okay. And apparently 3 persons jumped in a white, like, work truck van. The ones that's the little, reminds me of the guy saying, "Hey, little girl, you want some candy" type van, you know? They stopped that van less than a half a mile from the house that SWAT was currently going into to raid. Long story short, there has been several reports that it was 2 males and a female. The female is the mother to one of the 2 males. One of the 2 males, before the police could get the van stopped, and this was actually Jimmy from the Dolly Vision channel that was live on the scene and about had a mental breakdown, because as he walked up on the scene, somehow he got past where he should have been, and he had to drop the camera because his camera actually picked up the scene. Long story short, he said one of the 2 males had a pew-pew wound to the head, and he wasn't going to be able to make it to court. Something's wrong with some of y'all. Yep, that's what I do. Y'all is so smart. I'm in an RV that has its own bathroom facility and a stand-up shower. Try again. Something wrong with y'all people. Does your mama poop in a bag? Also, at the scene yesterday when they put the white tent up in front of the front entrance, part of the blood splatter that is going from the front door to the walkway, the DNA has come back, and it does not belong to Nancy Guthrie or anyone in her family or anyone related to any of the work people, like, maid service, pool service, handyman, etc., that have been on the premises within the last 6 months. Breaking news, John. You might should learn to rewind. I just blew my nose. Stupid ass. And I don't know what you're talking about, my grandson. He's still in my life. See, people that think they know so much, Don't know shit. Maybe you should wipe your own ass before you start sniffing mine. How about that? I'm not asking anybody for a fucking thing. I was trying to give information and updates. But all y'all want to do is try to discredit someone. That is what the news media is reporting from the FBI. News Nation, MSNBC, and ABC affiliates have all put that out. I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder if I have any bonds in here. I'm not staying here. I'm about to leave. I just didn't want to drive while live streaming. I thought it was, might cause me to have an accident. Your mama's a dingbat. Right. I'm repeating what the news said. Thank you. You didn't hear me hit shit. Y'all stupid. Yeah, the comments are stupid. Thank you. Y'all know all about this stuff more than I do. Your mama took a bump or something. What are y'all bumping? Okay, Sushi Cat, bye. I have to go now myself too, here in just a minute. I was trying to give the updates, but nobody seems to want to hear. What? Can I tell you a secret, crystal cloud time? I can give you a statement from my doctor, but it ain't my business. Look up side effects of lisinopril. It's a blood pressure medicine. Well, good. You gonna keep waiting for a banjo. I don't got no banjo. I don't know how to play. I know, right? They should make Walmart 24 hours again. I need somebody in here just now leaving shopping, you guys. Thank you for the like and subscribe. I appreciate that. But I thought it was too, but these people been shopping coming out. I don't know how. I don't care if you believe me or not. I told you to try Google. Do you believe Google, you dumb bitch? No, I don't. I just bought rubbing alcohol. Thank you. Crystal. Is that Crystal's crime time? The Crystal? The Crystal that likes Crystal? Thank you, Teresa. I mean, Tracy, sorry. I was reading two things. Crystal's crime time. She's wondering if I, wow. Yeah, that's her name. Crystal Math. Wow, that's crazy because ours closes at midnight. Yep, she does too. She's the same Crystal that said I have a son I don't claim somewhere up in like Philadelphia or Pennsylvania or some shit like that. Someplace I ain't never done nothing but ride through. And I only rode through, I was like 44 when I rode through there and had never been there. Somebody named Ben or some shit. She's out of her loving mind. Let me say this. Sitting here talking about I had a son I didn't claim after I lost my only son. No. I would be breaking my neck to get to a child. And I wonder, the age that she said she was, I'd have been 12 or 13 when I gave birth. So, who's in prison for being the father? Probably her brother. Sorry, y'all. I shouldn't say that. God forgive me. I don't know how, Cold Beer. Why don't you tell me? No, I don't know how. Crystal, something's wrong with you, honey. I done talked to your family. They said that your mind is burnt out from doing so much math. It's like Swiss cheese in your brain. I told them I'd pray for you. But if you keep on with that stuff, I'm telling you, I will sue you. I went through hell when my son had brain cancer and passed away. That's not nothing for you to joke about. Period. I know that's right. Let them keep commenting, Ashley. But Crystal, of all people, shit, you know who she is. In 2 months, she lost a person and a half, I should say. Bitch went from looking like she wore an 18 to looking like she was in a size 2 or 3. Yeah, Crystal Bowl Turner. There you go. I like that one. Ashley is not a simp. Ashley's been around for about 6 years. Well, if you came to hear the banjo, go somewhere else, because we don't have one. I'm not living in West Virginia. Oh, these people just pulled up. Do they think they're going in shopping? All right, guys. Back off. You back off. I used to smoke. I absolutely did. Sure did. Ernest Saves Walmart would be hilarious. Nope, I'm not in Tennessee either. Try again. Ain't nobody getting busted. For what? Nope, not in Alabama. Y'all all around. I'm trying to figure out what they doing over here. You don't see? Here, I'll show you. See that car there? Well, I'm from Appalachia. It's just not Kentucky or West Virginia or Alabama or Virginia. Kimball. I've never heard of that. Crystal Union back up. Crystal thinks everybody like her, I reckon. But she need nope, not Louisiana. The Carolina, there you go. One of the two of them, you're getting closer. Now, I ain't from Chicago, I'd be scared. Green Bay, I figured I seen your Green Bay thing. I don't know what they doing. Arkansas, I just said. From Greensboro. Oh, you ain't far away. I know where Wilson is. My daddy used to go to fireman training in Wilson, North Carolina every year. They had fireman school and first responder school there. No, I don't play no daggum banjo. I couldn't if I tried. My granddaddy used to. Arkansas, oh great. I ain't never supported Israel. Try again. I never said I was playing the banjo. I've been telling y'all I couldn't and did. Something wrong with y'all. I know where Denton, North Carolina is, absolutely, but I ain't there. If you wait on her to ask you, you'll never get a date. Redfield, White, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Okay. No, not Arkansas. Rotten Rhino, what we lying about? As far as I know, Brad went with Lizzie. Thank you, Virginia. I appreciate that. I am in the Blue Ridges, in the Blue Ridge Mountain Range. Yes, I am. Oh. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to sign off here because I'm going to park for the night. I don't know who AI is or Al is, so no. Who's Al? Thank you, Tracy. I did want y'all to know that about Summer's case. I believe from everything I got information, I think they're trying to build an unaliving case without a body. And y'all see the smoke from where I cranked up. And like I said, Nancy Guthrie, they're executing a search warrant right now. JLR is actually on the scene, as well as Dolly Vision. Brian Enton from News Nation is live reporting as well. Oh, no, I hadn't talked to him. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't believe in the AI stuff. I think it's going to be the undoing for us. I mean, what jobs are going to be left if AI... There's already several factories around here that robotics have replaced human beings. Now, instead of 15 people on a line putting together brake pads, there's one supervisor making sure everything's right. Yeah, I should be back tomorrow, if not later tonight. I just... I'll tell y'all this. I worked something out through insurance that I was told about through my insurance company, and someone's help by telling me what to do, where I have a new gym membership that I can do on the regular basis, and I had an interview today with the temp agency, which I believe by this time next week will have me in a position to work. And I don't doubt that I don't drink water. Yeah, that's what I already reported. If you rewind, you'll see that, Granny. I said what he reported about the pew-pew in the head, and it really messed him up. And I got to do some day labor today, that I actually got paid for. So I got a half a tank of gas, and I'm going in the morning to get laundry done, finally, thank God. I'm going to get some more information and be back tonight, probably with some more stuff on Nancy Guthrie's case, as well as trying to find out a little more information on the David and Celeste case. I don't drink tap water. Understand what tap water is. I drink it out of the garden hose before I drink it out the tap. I don't trust the water filtration devices either. Every parking spot has an oil stain, okay? They probably do. Okay, what's being grown women? Something wrong with y'all. I know, right? I'm so confused. Lord, I read some of y'all's comments. I'd be so confused I wouldn't know if I was coming or going. Alright, you guys. Peace, love, and light. And I'll either see you tonight or tomorrow sometime. It just depends on when I can get Wi-Fi. I'm not recording anything. High Point's not far from where I'm at all. We'd say it's spitting distance. I think we used to drink out the garden hose all the time. Why are you watching Walmart? Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, you guys. Peace, love, and light. Just thought I'd give y'all a quick case update on 4 cases that we have been paying attention to and talking about. Y'all be safe and have a good night.